Okay, hello everyone. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you'll be coming across this video. Okay, this is the Diligent Designer YouTube channel where graphics design tutorials, tips, and everything that would help you become a better graphic designer is shared. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel, and after at the end of the video, don't forget to leave a comment, ask a question. This is a channel that is for you. Okay, so feel free, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you'll be alerted when a new video comes. So today we just are going to be doing a quick design. I've read, so this is the design we'll be creating. Okay, this design was done by Daprovel Studios. It was done using CorelDRAW. So I saw it and thought, okay, why not I replicate this design using Picsart? Okay, the way it is right now, I'm not yet done with the design. So, but I'm going to begin afresh to show you how this was created from scratch. Okay, so I would like you to follow me and let's do this together. So I'm going to show you every process this design went through to be what it is, and then uh, do well to also pause the video and play, okay, so that you can get every detail, because I'll be mentioning the size of the items, the font size, everything. I'm going to be mentioning them in detail so that you too can create this on your own. Okay, so let's just dive right in. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to make all the items invincible. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to be explaining them one after the other, how to do them so that you too can do yours. Okay, so first of all, because we are trying to replicate a particular design, so you import the design. This is the design, so you this is the design I'm trying to replicate. So there is one part of this design that has not yet been done, which is this part, this part of this love icon. The above it, you see that kind of lightning stuff. So we are going to do that later on. Okay, so you import the design, so that's first, and then after you've done that, or if you don't want to import that, there is no need. So you just create a rectangle, click on the plus sign, shapes, rectangle, you click good, and then you increase the size till it fills every part of the design, and then you change the color to milk color, so I'm going to be giving the color code also. So this is the color. So the color code for milk color is Ash FC. You can see it right here, oh boy. So this is it. The color code is Ash FC EEBD. Yes. So if you want to use the color code, you can just write it down on paper and then click on this pencil icon and then add it there and then click OK. It will appear. Okay, so that's how you do that. So when you are done with the set with the rectangle or square, filling up the entire space, you click OK, and then you lock up the rectangle so that it won't be moving again. Okay, this is it. You lock it up, and then before then, there's one thing you do before you start. Okay, sorry for not saying this. So before you start, you set up your image size. The image size is 2000 by 2000. So this is a social media flyer and we want it to be very sharp and very clear. So we're using 2000 by 2000 square. So okay, so you can also set this while you have done this rectangle. So next up, you're going to import the burgers. Okay, this and this. So you're going to be importing them. Let me make this invisible. So you're going to be importing the burgers, and then after you're done importing the burgers, you are going to arrange them to be this way. You use the rotate to really get this. Okay, let me let me bring this up again. Okay, so the rotate angle is -11 for both the one behind and the one before. So if you rotate it to -11, you would get this same effect as mine. So you click on OK, and then when you've done this first one, you now duplicate. How do you duplicate? You click, you select the burger and then click on copy. So it has duplicated. So that's what you do. You duplicate and then you send it to the back like this. You bring it to the back. So that's how you do that. So the moment you've done that, the next thing you do is now introduce this shadow effect. How was this done? First of all, you go to shapes, you choose circle, you reduce the opacity of the circle, and then you increase the stroke to the highest, and then you increase the blur radius of the stroke, this, and then you do this, and then you decrease it, and then you make it a little bit kind of thin. Okay, and then you click on OK. So having done this, you're going to make it thinner a little bit, and then you reduce it a little bit and then bring it down, and then you go to rotate, and then you rotate it a little bit to the minus. Yes, this is it. And then you now go to opacity to reduce the opacity a little bit. So the moment you've done that, you can see they're identical. So this is how you do that. So the moment you've done this, you are good to go. um you are good to go. So that is just how that was done. So now you're done with this, what next would you do? You will now import your rectangle. Okay, and then you import a rectangle, shape it this way, and then you import this love icon. So when you import the love icon, you reduce it to fit this. Now the relative size of the love icon is 21%. So you reduce your own love icon to 21%. Okay, so all of these assets will be the assets used in this design will be added to the description below this video on a Google Drive link. Okay, so when you've imported this, what next should you do? You now make the text available. Okay, why this is this way is because I've merged them together. They are merged together. So this font, so I'm going to be giving you an assignment to search for which font is this. Okay, so this font, the size of the yummy the size of the yummy text is 96. The size of the spicy is 127, and the size of the taste is 35. And then the size of the taste is 35. And now there's something there. Now once you've introduced the text, there is something also in that text. So what you also do is to come to style and make it bold. Okay, so you give it that bold feature so that in a part of it will come out. Okay, so once you've given it that bold feature, what you also do is to go to word spacing. This is it, this one, word spacing, and increase the word spacing of the yummy word spacing is going to be -1. The spicy word spacing is going to be 3, and the word spacing for taste is going to be 9. Take it again. The spacing for yummy is -1, the spacing for spicy is 3, and the spacing for taste is -9, is 9, sorry, 9. So having done that, you arrange it to look like what you are seeing. Okay, and then you can now merge them together so that they won't be moving here and there, here, helter skelter. Okay, so after you've done that, you can now introduce this down part, this down part. So you're going to introduce that down part. Let me lock up this bugger so that it don't be moving around. So this is the down part. Let me zoom in. So this down part is, you see superfoods, the date, and then you see digital graphics. Okay, that is me. Okay, so you introduce this down part. The text and everything that was used in this design will be sent to a Google Drive link, so you can pick it up from there and then make use of it. Okay, so this now, if you get the superfoods, you introduce the text, and then you change it to superfoods, capital letter S, superfoods. Remove the space in between. Okay, and then once you're done with that, you bring it on. The size of the superfood is 16 or 17, so you can work with 16. So let's go to size and decrease it to 16. 16. And then I'm going to change the font color to brown, and then I'm going to change the font. Okay, let me show you the font I used. I'm going to change the font to yeah, no. Yes, this is it. So I'm going to change the font to this. So this is the font. So once you've done that, you can just duplicate, copy. Once you've copied, you can edit and write the text. The address is 96 Manchester, Manchester United. 96 Manchester, 96 Manchester Road. Okay. Um, Road, South Kensington, South Kem. Oh boy. South Kensington, South Kensington, comma, and then you write London Suits, London Suites for something United Kingdom. Yes, United Kingdom. So this is what you write. So with this, you have written this, and then you now decrease the size of the address to 10 px, to 10 pixels. Reduce the size to 10, so you can really fit into this, and then ensure you give it, you go to style and make it bold, bold, yes, and then you go to line spacing, and the line spacing decrease the line spacing to like -3, so you can really fit in. You can see this, yes. So that's how you do that, and then you use the same size of this address for dirigent graphics. What you just have to do is just to get out a rectangle, reduce the size to be fit this, and then you change the color to brown, to the yummy brown, and then you place the text on top of it, and you will be good to go. I believe we are making progress. So when you are done with that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get this best price. Okay, for I'm going to also add the fonts, okay, to the resources, so that you can easily get it and then do yours. So best price 30. So you just get use the font. The name of the font is, for best price, is let me go there. Best price. um the name of the font for best price is, is Fried Kentucky. Okay, that's the font name. And then you can use any other text to just write $30. And then next you now import these two laughing emojis. So the moment you are done with this, you can save your design, save it as image. No, first you first save the design as project. Okay, but I've already done that before, saved it before. So I'm going to just save this as image because we have one more step to go. So I'm going to click on, I'm not printing this, so I'll just click on Hi, save to gallery. There's one more thing we are going to do to this design before we know that we are done. So we are done with our design for now. So I'm going to take this design to Picsart. I want to, there is going to be that lightning effect on it. So Picsart is going to give us that feature. So you click on the plus and then you import the design. So this is the design. So when you import the design, you scroll to the left and click on add photo. Add photo. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my download folder. Download, yes, this is it. So I'm going to click on this lens flare. Then click, if you look at the top right, you see add. Click on add. So it will be added. So I'm going to reduce this a little bit and place it where I want it to be. And then I'm going to go scroll left, you see blend. So click on blend and then click on screen. Are you seeing that effect now? Yes, that's the effect I wanted to add. So let me bring it down a little bit. Yes. Oh, the design is not complete. I just remembered something. So there is something else that we added here. So this is it. Yes, this is it. This is actually a rectangle. Okay, a rectangle. So let me show you how this was done. So let me lock it up so it doesn't move. So you come to shape, introduce a rectangle, do this, increase it. Okay, and then when you're done that, you now come to color, choose gradient. Okay, and then you click on the plus sign. So now what you're going to do is you're going to make the both sides to be white. Okay, this side you're going to make it white too. Choose white. Now for one side you're going to remove, make it transparent. Are you seeing this now? You click on this bucket icon and then this down part, make it transparent. You move it to the left and okay. So this is the effect it will give. Are you seeing this now? So while you are done with that, you now go to opacity and reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity to something that you can work with, and then you rotate it and then place it on the item. Increase the opacity a little bit. So the opacity of the rectangle is the opacity of the rectangle is let me show you. Opacity is 28, between 28 and 30. So that will be 28, 30 will be fine. So when you are done, you save the design. Let me save again. So I'm going to, oh boy, how did I forget this? So let me save the design. So saved. I'm going to go back to my um, design. I'm going to click on bad, go back, go back. I don't want this. So I'm going to click on this new one that has every feature, and then I'm going to scroll to my left and click on add photo, go to my download folder, download, and then I'll click on this and then add. So is to reduce the size, and then take it to where you want it to be. It should just be slightly above the um, message and call. Okay, so you now click on blend, click on screen. So when you've done that, you see that effect. So that's just how I want it to be. Very simple and straight to the point. Okay, so I haven't done that. This is what it takes. You click on good, and then you click on this download icon. It's going to save. Yes, it has saved to your gallery. So I'm going to now take this design now to Snapseed. So enhance will not give it finishing. Okay, so plus we're going to import the design we did. Okay, it's coming. Now I'm going to go to details first. I usually do this, I love it. And then increase detail. Go to structure, increase it a little bit. Increase. Look at what I'm using. Structure is 70. Sharpening is 48. So you can increase a little bit. Yes, this is beautiful. You click on the good, and then you go back again and go to um, you go back again and click on tune image, and then you go to contrast. No, there's no need. There's no need. There's no need. There's no need. There's no need for this. Let's just go on, move on. So are you seeing this is the edited design? This is the original one. So are you seeing the change? And then after you're done with that, you click on export, and then you save a copy. Done. View. Let's look at our design once. So these are finished products, and I believe you'll be able to create it. And also for the laugh icon, the one on the left, the relative size is, let me go back to my Pixel. The relative size of the one on the left, this is 11%, while the one on the right is 9. Okay, so just to take note of that. So that's just it about this design. Once you're done with that, you will be good to go. So if you haven't subscribed at this point, do well, please do well and to subscribe to this channel, and you'll be good to go. So I'll be seeing you in my next video. This is the Diligent Designer YouTube channel. God bless you and have a great day.